What is going on, fellow gamers? ChaosEclipse here. We're back at No Man's Sky today, and I wanted to point out something. The freighter that I am on, if you'll take a look here, I am back in the A class. Oh, I don't know why that changed. I'm back in the A class, and my main ship is back at the hot rod so-called ship, and I also don't have all of the rooms anymore. The reason for this is because I'm actually on the PS4. For whatever reason, PS5 has not updated yet to the 9.8, but the PS4 has. And it's been brought to my attention that the duplication glitch with the refiners has been fixed. And this is true. So you can no longer place a portable refiner down, and you can no longer place an item in here and go ahead and duplicate that on top of itself, because they fixed collision. So it says invalid position. Now right there you can get it to turn green. I don't know if they're going to change that back, because it still does turn green, but it still says invalid position. Once you get it outside, the invalid position goes away and you can place it. Well, somewhere. I know it let me earlier. There we go. So it does let you place it, but obviously that's way too far for anything to duplicate inside there. So I wanted to go over what we can duplicate. Obviously I don't have all the same items that I had before. So in my exosuit here, these are all the items that I have. The main things that I want to focus on here, we're going to do this drop pod coordinate data, this one salvage frigate module, and this here, because it is probably the most expensive thing that I have on me right now. It's just a treasure that I've gotten from digging it up. Let's go ahead and do one of the war piper cores. Let's see what else we have. Oh, we actually have more salvage data. Let's go ahead and put that. Oh, that's not okay. So we'll do salvage data. What do I have on my starship? A whole bunch of crap. Multi-tool, not worried about. There's salvage data. Just remember that that's there, guys. I'm not gonna duplicate it just because it's already here. But I won't count this 30 when we're taking a look at what we did duplicate. And then nothing in my cargo, nothing in the storage container there. So we're going to go back to the exosuit. We're going to drop this here. So these are the things we're going to be duplicating today. There are still duplications that work. I don't use the personal refiner one, but I did have someone tell me that that one is still working. But I'm going to show you guys the easiest one that I like to do. It's time consuming, but it still works pretty decent. So once you have all of the items that you want to duplicate in your inventory and you're on your freighter, you can do this on the ground too, but it probably works best in your freighter just because you're going to be going into the anomaly. So we're going to go down to our ship. This is a ship that we have. I don't have the new one on the PS4. I did not transfer over the saved data. So we're going to jump in here. We're going to make sure we create that save point down there in the bottom right. Okay, and then we're going to go back upstairs. Thank God for these portals. And we're going to use these large refiner guys. I have shown this one off before, so if anyone has questions, you can either take a look at the other video or you can watch this one. Hopefully I explain this to where you guys understand it though. So you're going to open up your large refiner, and I believe you can only have two in every so far from each other. That sounds weird the way I said that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate this, the hypercore. I'm glad I at least have one with two in here, so that's salvage data. We're going to duplicate those two things. Come over here, we have two here next to each other. We're going to duplicate one of the drop pod coordinate data, the frigate modules, because you guys are going to be needing those for all of the new frigate things that came up, and the life support. Now this does work with everything. I have already tried this. It does work. So if you guys know the glitch, you can go ahead and back out and go get started on it. And then I want to show this as well. Let's do this one, because I only have two. Well, hang on. Trying to figure out something that I don't have a lot of, but that is a stack. Probably do this cadmium here because I don't think I have any other cadmium. You know what? We'll do this dihydrogen jelly actually, because I know I don't have any other dihydrogen jelly. I take that back. I do. Okay, so we might do the cadmium then. It's only a stack of 53, but it'll still work. We can also do this activated indium. Okay, so let's take the indium. We're going to put this down here. We're going to take the cadmium here. And since we can do 3, we're also going to do this activated emerald. All of these activated ones are worth quite a bit of money too. So that's 77,000 units. That's 88,000, and those are small stacks. You can get those up to 9,999. So let's go ahead and go in here. And we're going to do the 3 that we were just talking about. So the cadmium, the activated indium, and the activated emerald. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay, so once you have all of the items in here, you guys seen everything that I put in these? We're going to go back down to our ship, and this is why this one's a little more time consuming. But however many large refiners you can put in there, that's how many you can dupe at the same time. How many stacks you can dupe at a time. So what you're going to do is you're going to come down to your ship, you're going to jump in, and then you're going to jump out, you're going to recreate that save file, and we're going to go grab all of that stuff out of those refiners. So let's start over where we started. So we're going to just grab all of this stuff, and I'm just going to throw it all in my my exosuit. So I'm just hitting X on it, and then I'm hitting square on it to open it, hitting X here, and then triangle for it to go in the exosuit. I don't know if that matters. I think you can actually place it in the exosuit, but I'm just letting you guys know how I'm doing it. Alright, so once all that's back in the inventory, I will show it to you guys. There's everything that we're doing. So the drop pod coordinate data, salvage data, the frigate module, this thing, the warp hypercore, and then our emerald and everything, and the life support, or not life support, the life support module. Okay, and I believe that's everything. So now once you have everything, at this point you're going to go back to your ship, and this time you're not going to jump out of your ship. Do not jump out of your ship. You will mess up this glitch. So you're going to jump in your ship, and you're not going to jump out at all. What we are going to do, and I probably should have did this before, we're going to find something to give away to someone. So let's grab one of these warp cells, because people usually have those on them. We're going to place that right there. We're going to take off, and we're going to head straight into the anomaly. So straight into the anomaly. While we're going in, we're going to hit triangle on this. It says quick transfer. We're going to look for someone to transfer to before we land. As soon as one of these turn gray, that's where you want to transfer it. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. Oh, there goes one. Hold X. Send warp cell. Looks good to me. So now we're going to hit start. We're going to go to options, and we're going to reload that autosave just now. And this one's going to take a while because it's on the PS4. So I think it goes up to like 40 something percent. So just give it a minute, guys. Alright, and once it is loaded back in, you will be starting back at the first save that we did, where you were in your freighter. So we had just jumped out of the ship. We should have all of our stuff back in our inventory here. So this is everything that we duplicated. We have all the stuff back in our inventory. Now the way the duplication works is all of that same stuff should be back in the refiners up here. So before I even open these, I'm going to take a look here. So we only have one of these, the crate of desirable trophies. We only have one warp hypercore. We have 2 salvage data. We have 1 drop pod coordinate, 1 salvage frigate module, 127 activated emerald, 82 activated indium, 53 cadmium, 1 life support module, and I think that was it. So we're gonna open this bad boy up. There's our items. So I'm gonna hit X, triangle, X, triangle, X, triangle. And we're gonna go over here to our other ones, and I do have more back there. Like I said, you just have to place them further apart. You could totally put these all over your freighter if you want, and duplicate as much as you want. So we're gonna hit X, triangle, X, triangle, X, triangle, and then we're gonna pick up our last stuff here. X, triangle, X, triangle, X, triangle. Once you're out of there, then you can take a look here and you can see if they duplicated. So we have this one here, and here is a second one. So those duplicated. Our life support modules here duplicated because now we have 2 of those. We had 50 something, I think it was like 52. That doesn't make sense because now we have, it was probably 53 because now we have 106. I think this we had 82, we got 164. This was like 127, I think. So now we got 256 of those. We only had 1 of these, we now have 2. We had 2 of these, we have 4. We had 2 of these, or we had 1 of those, now we have 2. So everything did duplicate. Now to do this again back to back, like I said, it's time consuming. So what you would do is you would have to run back down to your ship, and you want to make sure that the stuff you just now duplicated is still good, like, because if you get off right now, that stuff's not saved. So you want to jump in your ship, you want to jump out with nothing in your refiners up there. So that means everything we just duplicated, all of this stuff is now good. So now to do it again, we're going to run up to the top, and once again we're going to go over to the refiners. We're going to put whatever we want to duplicate in them. So we're going to open this bad boy up, and this time we are going to do just the 2 of these, this one and this one, just to speed up the video a bit, guys. So we're only going to duplicate these, and this is why I said it's time consuming. Before taking those out, we need to go down, we need to save it again. So you're going to come in here, go back into your ship, we're going to create that save real quick, jump out, there's our save. We're going to go back up, we're going to grab those out of there. We don't have any in here because we took them out. So let's go ahead and grab these. 1, 2, 1, 2. So now to do the dupe, we have to go back into the anomaly, and we have to give away another piece of item and then reload again. Now remember, on this part it is crucial that you do not jump out of your ship. Let's see. I'm going to do another one of these to give away. And I will show you guys what happens if you can't trade with anyone, just so you guys understand what to do so you don't panic or anything. So when you're coming in, you need to go ahead and bring this up, hit triangle on it so that you can automatically quick transfer. Even if one turns gray, I'm not going to do it just because I want to show you guys. And it actually didn't anyway, so that's perfect. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit circle. It's going to close this menu, and it's going to put this item back over there. So I hit circle, there's a warp cell back. Now like I said, do not jump out of your ship. You can stay in here as long as you want. This is not timed or anything like that. So as long as you're not jumping out of your ship, we're going to fly out. Oh, look at that. Someone just gave me a Starship storage documentation. Cool. So now that we're out there, we're going to turn around. We're going to go right back in. And we're going to go ahead and bring up this item again. We're going to look for one of those things to be gray. There we go. Hold X. It did send. So now we can exit out of there. I'm going to hit start. And we can go to auto reload, or reload autosave. And once again, this is going to go all the way to, I think it was like 47 the last time. So we'll go ahead and wait for that real quick. And if you guys need help with this, if you need me to slow it down, or for whatever reason it's not working for you, let me know. I do want to point out that you guys should try this. If you don't know how to do it off the top of your head, try it with something that you're not afraid to lose. If you only have one item of something, do not try it with that item, because if you do it wrong, you can lose that item. So make sure you get the technique down first and then go back and do it again. So now that we're back in our freighter after that reload, take a look in here. You can see we had these two here, and that was it. So now we can go back up here, straight in here, back to our refiner. Open this bad boy up, and there we go. We got two more. Come in here, look over here, and here's our 4. Let's move that one. There's our 4. So they are duplicating, and with things like this, obviously this would end up being 508. So once you keep duplicating stuff like these ones, like the bigger stacks, you know, you are going to get them pretty quick. You're going to be getting the 9,999 every time you duplicate. So the things that are going to be a little bit rough to duplicate doing it this way are going to be stuff like this. But even with that, now that we have 2 of these, it's going to do what these just did. You're going to have 4. So now technically if I wanted to get 8, I can literally throw 3 in here, 1 in one of the other ones, duplicate them again, that'll be 8. Then from 8 it's going to go to 16. You're just going to have to make sure that you have a lot of large refiners. I believe this also works in the medium refiners, and I do believe you can place the medium refiners next to the large ones. So if anything, you can do 2 large ones and then however many mediums it'll let you do. So you can definitely duplicate a lot at one time, but it's still very time consuming to make sure that that it's actually working right. And then like I said, once you duplicate those, you are going to want to go back and you're going to want to create another autosave. So we're going to jump in, we're going to jump out, and there's our autosave. So now that last 4 that I duplicated, those are good. I don't have to worry about losing those now. So if you guys have any questions or anything, any comments, concerns, anything like that, put it down in the comments section. I will say that, so, like I said, someone did say that the personal refiner glitch is working. I don't do that one, just because to me it doesn't seem like you can duplicate very much, but I may be wrong about it because I haven't done it in a while. I tried it once and the one that I just now showed you seems to be more lucrative. But if you guys want me to go over it, put it down in the comment section. I'll definitely do that. And then like I said, if you guys have any questions, put that down in the comment section. But thank you for those of you that have been keeping up with the videos and letting me know when you think things are fixed. Because if not, this one would have taken me a while because I haven't played this on PS4 in a while. So thank you for that. Thanks for helping out the community and updating everyone. I did write patched on the other one. That video was pretty popular, so it kind of sucks that it's going to die down immediately now that I put patched on there. But thanks again, guys. So I'll go ahead and post this video, the one I'm doing right now, which, I mean, I don't know why I'm saying that because it's going to be the one that you guys are watching. So thanks for watching. Like I said, if you need help, let me know down in the comment section, and I will see you guys in the next video.